So we'll learn halacha and the laws of Bais Habechirah from the Rambam. We ended off yesterday mentioning that we must not build with any wood protruding at all, only stone, bricks, or cement. Similarly, we must not make wooden chambers in the courtyard. Rather, they were made of stone or of brick. Okay? So it says the Ravid objects to this halacha, noting that there were wooden structures on the Temple Mount. The high priest chamber was lined with wood. In addition, wooden balconies were built in the wooden courtyard on Sukkot to allow the women to observe the Simchas Bais HaShoeva celebrations. He concludes that the prohibition against building with any protruding wood applies only within the temple courtyard, from the area set off for the priest and beyond, and not elsewhere on the Temple Mount. Only that region could be described as near the altar of God. Rabbi Yosef Korkis explained that the wooden balconies were not permanent structures, hence they were permitted to be built. The Torah in Leviticus 26:1 commands, "Do not make a stone pavement in your land to bow down upon it." Back then, people would also bow to stones. The commentaries explain that this prohibition was ordained so that the Jews would refrain from making a copy of the temple services outside of Yerushalayim. Nevertheless, according to strict Torah law, it was necessary to lay a stone floor for the temple courtyard. Zavachim 24a. Relates that in preparation for the construction of the temple, King David sanctified the very ground of the temple courtyard. Costly stones were laid on the floor of the entire courtyard. Stones which were uprooted from their fixture are invalidated, even though they remained in place, since they were impaired. A priest is forbidden to stand upon them during the temple service until they become fixed in the ground again. It says the sages explained that it was not respectful to take part in the temple services while standing on such a stone. Nevertheless, if a priest disobeyed this prohibition and did stand on such a stone, his service was not invalidated. The logic of that decision can be explained as follows. There is a principle in Jewish law that a particular substance is not considered as interposing between one object and another, if it and the object beneath it are of the same type. Since the stone and the earth below it are considered to be of the same substance, the stone is not considered an interruption. Since, as mentioned above, the ground itself was sanctified by King David, the priest service is not invalidated.